Hola amigos, Crispy Paul here, and today I'm back with a very special video. Okay, so I didn't intend to do a review of The Time of the Doctor because I was really busy and I thought that you guys wouldn't really want it, but then I saw this. So let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to go straight into it. First of all, I'd just like to say I really did like this episode. Okay, so the first 20 minutes were very comedic. It showed the comedic side of Matt Smith, but part of me thinks that the first 20 minutes kind of was used as setup, and it kind of was used to show the Christmassy side to the episode, but it still made me laugh a little bit, so it wasn't too bad. But the thing that really made me laugh was when Matt Smith was completely naked and he was just so oblivious to it, and Clara was all like, ah! That made me laugh. The church was, I mean, it was a good idea. I can see where Stephen Moffat was coming from. Tasha Lem was an alright character. She kind of reminded me a bit too much of River Song, but she just had kind of the same mannerisms and stuff. And there is some indication that her and the Doctor did have some sexual relationship at some point, so. The Silents were back. Yes, they're my favourite monster, and I don't think we'll be seeing them ever again because they were kind of like Matt Smith's monster, and Matt Smith's gone. But I really love the Silent, and I'm glad they came back for his final episode. And the Weeping Angels were back, Matt Smith's favourite monster. He said in many interviews that was his favourite monster. And I think that it was good of Moffat to include it in the episode. Actually, the really clever thing that Moffat did was have all the aliens come at once. It was just a clever idea to make a big monster party for all the monsters to just come around and be in Smith's final episode. And another brilliant thing Moffat did, after what, 4 years, we finally have some answers on who blew up the TARDIS. Actually, I saw a thing on Facebook that explains it all. Take a look. Here are the things that we learned from The Time of the Doctor. It all started with a crack in the universe, created when the TARDIS exploded, caused by Matter Convarian going back in time, to stop the Doctor from reaching Trenzalore, where he could free the Time Lords, who could hear through the crack in the skin of the universe. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. You got it? Good! But no, I think it's really good that they summarised all of it, and so that Peter Capaldi can get a fresh start. Alright, now here are some of the complaints I have about the episode. At the start they had Tasha Lem narrating, and I really think that they should have had Matt Smith narrating since it was his final episode. And I did feel that once the Doctor started aging, the story kind of lacked off a bit, and it got a kind of a teensy bit boring. Just a teensy bit. I wasn't completely bored, but my eyes started to twitch a little. And another complaint was the Doctor aged heaps. I mean, I can see why Moffat did that, but I still would have liked it if Matt Smith was without all the makeup. But Matt Smith is such a young Doctor, and it was kind of really weird seeing him old and stuff, because he's like all of his mannerisms when he was older just didn't seem really realistic, to be honest. And another complaint was that the special effects weren't as good as this 50th anniversary, and I can understand why, because they got a lot of other people to do the special effects for the big episode. But the special effects in this episode weren't too bad. They were actually really good. They were actually pretty good. Alright, now let's talk about things I loved. Basically, the things I loved the most were the last 5 minutes. Fun fact, the BBC picked up 2 million viewers in the last 5 minutes of that episode. So that means 2 million extra people tuned in at the last 5 minutes of that episode. Alright, so the things I love, Karen Gillan's cameo. That was sadder than the actual regeneration. That got me right here. Oh, it was really well done. It was good to see Karen Gillan back for that few seconds. And the last thing that I loved was Peter Capaldi. Holy moly, he is the man. And the last line he says, "Do you know how to fly this thing?" I thought was just great. It really, and the look on Clara's face, you're just like, yes. Get ready for a whole new era. Alright, so my final verdict for The Time of the Doctor is 8 out of 10. Look, it was a really solid episode. The plot kind of went here, there, and everywhere, but it was a good story, okay? And it was lovely on Christmas. I was with my whole family and it was really cool. Alright, anyway amigos, that's where I'm going to end this off. Thank you for watching. My question to you is, what was the saddest moment in the episode for you? And which regeneration do you prefer, Tennant or Smith's? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to read them. I'll reply back. We can have a good chat. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Allons-y!